Hey, aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. Today is show number 472 and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. Let's go. Ready? Go. Hi everybody. It's Monday. Woohoo! And I thought a really good topic for today is a thought that's a recurring thought for me. And it's the difference between pretending the world is an objective reality and accepting that the world is a very, very subjective reality. And I see people all the time getting in trouble when they try to pretend that the world is objective. They say things like, the office is too cold, or the office is cold even, just the office is cold, where to some people it's cold and to other people it's not cold. And it's such a arguable position, and hence we have a world full of arguments, where if you just stated it a little differently and said, the office is cold to me, how is it to you? Then it completely opens up the territory, and we've created a sense of dialogue, and we've gotten ourselves off the hot seat of saying something is absolute when in fact it really isn't. So I have a little assignment for all of the Beach Walks viewers this week to try and come up with, Lexi, bring the ball back, okay? Try to come up with something that's truly, truly objective and absolute. It's very, very difficult. So, you know, there's a few things in math perhaps that you might come up with, but most mathematicians realize that like that great number pi, it just goes out into infinity and you can't really put a final point on the subject. So the Hawaiian word for personal is pilikina, and that's a way of claiming that reality is a personal place. And one of the wonderful things I love that is going on in life today is people are really claiming their subjectiveness. We're no longer buying books and thinking we have to do it 100% that way. Cece getting auto email responders from people saying, I'm only checking email at noon and 4 p.m. A giveaway that they've been reading Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Workweek. And there are people who will read that book and say, this book doesn't work. And they will try to make a definitive statement about that. And what they really mean is it doesn't work for me. And that may be because they did 3 out of 10 steps, or 1 out of 10 steps, or 9 out of 10 steps. Then the author would come back and say, well, you didn't do all 10 steps. Or it just may not work. Not everything works for everybody. And claiming what works for you, what works for me, is really a great way to have less stress and more harmony. So let me know what you think. And thanks so much for joining us here today on Beach Walks. And ahui ho! I'll see you later.